KUGAN CASSIUS, IFL TV, MTK Global. We're at Fenway Park here. I'm joined by David Diamante.
How are you guys? Yeah, doing great, man. Nice to see you.
Now, David, obviously, it's like a burning question that's been kind of evolving over the last few weeks.
Ask away.
Ask away. Right. The double pronunciation of the last name.
Yeah, that's it. Andrade. Andrade. Yeah.
Explain to me why you do that.
You know what? It's a throwback. When I was a kid growing up, it's to respect boxing tradition. Back in the day, it actually started. They used to have the arenas. Sometimes these guys, they didn't have the big loudspeakers, so they'd say to this side, you know, Smith, and then they go over here, Smith. That's kind of how it started, and it just carried on. So a lot of guys throughout the years used to do, you know, Frazier, and especially in New York, a lot of guys did that. And when I came up, my favorite announcer was Ed Darien. I loved him, and also Mark Biro. I loved both of those guys, and they did it. So I wanted to keep the boxing tradition going. No one does it anymore, and I think it's really important to respect the tradition of the sport, and that's why I do it.
Okay. Because a lot of people won't know this,
Yeah.
obviously, and they might just assume that, I don't know, you're have a stutter, as we say in England. Like you just
No, there's no stutter, man. There's no stutter. You know, guys like Johnny Addy and all these great announcers from back in the day.
Yeah.
It's a unique thing to boxing that I loved, and that's part of the tradition of the sport that I loved, and I wanted to keep it going. So I'm a new school cat, but I also want to respect the tradition of the sport, and that's why I do it.
No, but it's good there's an actual, like a historical meaning behind it, actually why you do what you do.
Absolutely. And to me, as a fight fan growing up, when I used to hear it, I looked forward to it. I loved it. I loved the music of the double last names. And I understand some fight fans might not know that, but that's why I do it, and I love it.
Well, hopefully after they watch this video, they'll understand and stop questioning. Because a lot of people actually have been asking about it.
Yeah. I've gotten quite a few responses. I haven't had time to hit back, but and let people know. But hopefully they can see this video, and I appreciate all the support from the UK fans. I mean, some of the best fans out there. I love it. So I love doing the fights over there. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So is this the next middleweight champion sitting next to you right now?
You know, this is what I have to say. I love this fight card. It's a great fight card that Matchroom Boxing has put on in association with Murphy's Boxing. This guy, if you look at his pedigree, if you look at his, 400-something amateur fights, there's nothing that that Andrade hasn't seen. So I just feel like it's going to be really tough, as tough as Count and Dog was going to be. It's going to be really hard to get past this guy. This guy's the truth. You know, he's a two-time world champ. He's looking for his third title in the second weight division, and he's the truth. Boo Boo's the truth.
Appreciate that. And the truth shall set you free.
And
the truth shall set you free.
The truth will set you free. So we'll see, but I mean, you know, that's why we have the fights, right? That's why we don't know. We don't know. And this guy is WBO Africa champ. And this is another thing, KUGAN. You know, everyone says, so you got, in this fight, right, you have two undefeated fighters going head to head. What do they always say? Someone's always got to go, right? But you guys are in the UK, so I want to try something new, because everyone says that. How about, it's time to nix a nil, right? The nil's the zero. So we're going to nix a nil.
You would make sure you trademark that already before you let that out.
I just let it out for the first time. It's time to nix a nil. So this is a nix a nil fight. I like that. That's Dave Diamante first, right here, broken on IFL TV, MTK Global with KUGAN CASSIUS.
Wow, you remember everything. You remember everything.
Man.
David, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you again this week.
You got it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you very much.